Shalom. First of all, let's start by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to the Archeum up there doing this work in sincerity and in truth. Just wanted to speak upon this particular scripture you see on the screen, man. I believe I'm deciding on what to call it, but I'll probably call it out of sight, out of mind. You can only ignore your reality and judgment for a short period of time, or for a period of time. But then eventually that reality is going to speak, man. Alright, and the reality is these prophecies, which are written in the scriptures, man, that our Lord warns us of, they're evidently coming closer and closer, and things are getting worse. But these people believe that, because they don't live in Venezuela, that's not their reality, where people are starving and so forth, for the lack of bread. When the scriptures talk about famines being upon the earth when the Lord returns, alright, where there's a lot of death. These people don't have it in their minds regarding anything outside of the World Cup. Let's just say that, man, because recently you got the World Cup, everyone's watching for their country to win and so forth, making bets. Alright, they're watching their favorite programs and shows. Esau's always making a new homosexual show so that these peons will gravitate to it. No shows about adultery and so forth, man. People, Love Island, I don't know if you've got that in your country, something similar to it. But yeah, man, Esau's always making these bread and circuses, entertainment. But how long can you entertain your way or yourself, man, before you realize that things might not be right at your door now, but those things are getting ready to be at your door? When you check the world news and these reports, those realities are those situations, like dire situations, are other people's realities around the world. But people who's living in like Europe and America, they really feel too comfortable in their skin. But things are getting ready to be very ugly. Right? Just because people got bread in circuses and that attitude of out of sight, out of mind, that doesn't mean that people ain't starving over in Venezuela. That doesn't mean that people in Syria ain't suffering the turmoil and the very low conditions that they're in because of the war. Alright? Many people are facing that reality, but over here people have got that high chin, that proud look, but it ain't gonna sustain much longer. So anyway, I just was meditating on that, man. These people are proud and they're just too comfortable in their skin. But anyway, this is 1 Thessalonians 5 and 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. Alright, why? Because people ain't looking for this reality that they're living now to change, or this environment to change. But then they're gonna wake up to an environment of hostility. Alright, and they're gonna be surprised, just as the same as when a thief breaks in. You take that deep breath and your eyes open wide and you stand still, silent, and you freeze up. Yeah, they're gonna be caught unawares when the Lord returns. Alright, it goes on to say, for when they shall say peace and safety, and that's exactly that look they got on their face. A couple police cars, squad cars drive around, security and so forth. These people feel very secure that they can literally get away with anything, man. Murder, adultery, all crimes is okay until they reap the reward of their actions, man. Alright. mainly with these so-called rich people. They pay a bit of money and they think, yeah, we can just keep doing this wickedness, getting away with all kinds of crimes, man. All right, but everybody's gonna pay from rich to poor for whatever they've been doing, man. So anyway, I'll finish the scripture. It says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them." Yeah, suddenly. Because we've been warning you, but you don't want to hear the warning, you don't want to take heed. These people got an attitude of being happy all the time. Never be sad, just be happy all the time, man. Well, guess what? All your unhappy days are going to come all at once. Then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So you're gonna feel like, just as a woman, when her water breaks, she's in that shock, man. And then, as per adventure, as you know, the contractions continue and get closer and closer, she's in travail, man. She's suffering, all right. And that's pretty much how quick this thing's gonna go on, you know. As soon as the water break, it doesn't take long for those contractions to get worse and worse. And that's exactly the time you're coming into, man. All right. As travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. All right. So it's not gonna turn away and get any better or ease off. But ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. Yeah, because we know and we look forward, you know, we count the days, man, so to speak, in terms of knowing these prophecies and waiting for our Lord's return. And we're not ignorant to the things that are going on outside of what we can see in you know, when we open our doors. You might have the shops, you might have restaurants and so forth, you might have your job, you might have your house, your little rent, and that's your little small reality, man. But there's a bigger reality, which is these prophecies of World War III and you know, mass desperation, man. But yeah, you know, that's all I wanted to say on this particular video, man. You know, just really just meditating on how proud these people are and how comfortable they are, and then looking at the prophecy, their world's gonna be turned upside down in a hot second. So anyway, with that, I'm gonna say shalom.